and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're here in Washington, D.C. Today we have the military parade. It is Donald Trump's birthday, and over 1,900 No King protests are set to take place here in America. Once again, we're here in Washington, D.C. It is the military parade, Trump's birthday, and over 1,900 No Kings protests are set to take place across the country. We're going to go inside of this protest right now, and then we're going to be following them to the White House and then go to the parade as well today. It's going to be super interesting. And also, before the video starts, I'd like to give an apology to a young man by the name of Clarence who appeared in a video a while back. I'm very sorry for what transpired from that video. And remember, you guys here in the comment section, please keep it civilized. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going in right now. Let's see what happens. And we'll also be doing a members-only live stream from the parade as well later this evening. Here we go, everybody. We're going in. Let's see what happens. Like I said, there's around 1,900 No Kings protests set to take place across America today, and we're going in right now. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I already see some signs that say "Que se vaya Trump," which means in English, "Trump, please leave," or that Trump may go. All right, here we go, you guys. Ooh, look at this one right here. Hello, how you doing? Can I see your sign?
No.
Breaking news, Trump Miller Hegseth still coping with post-parade TDS, teeny dick syndrome. What's your message to Trump today?
Isn't it obvious?
Just tell him they got teeny Ds.
Well,
in the future, please.
No, I think it's more an issue of just this concept of masculinity that, it has to be, violent and, force and, it's just, it's a bizarre concept of what it is to be a man.
And right there the sign says, "Please stop refraining from wanking off on Constitution Avenue."
Yeah.
And then it says, "Stop sticking with us with your insecurities." What do you think is Trump's biggest insecurity?
Oh, God, I don't know. That would take a good shrink. I honestly don't know what's up with him.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Have a great rest of your day. All right, you guys, let's see what happens. Let me check audio real quick.
If any protesters want to come out, they will be met with a very big force.
All right, we're good, everybody.
And I say back to Donald Trump.
We got police out here as well.
We love this nation, Donald. Even with all of its imperfect history, even with the injustices that continue to exist, even with the ongoing work that all of us are called to do to bring about a more perfect union, we do hate things. We hate injustice.
Wow, we got big speakers out here and everything.
We hate authoritarianism.
We got a sign that says, "Did I stutter?"
Make no mistake about it, Donald Trump. We love the United States of America! Why? Because we believe in the ideals that were laid out in that founding document. And we will never cower to you, Donald Trump, or any of your fascist followers. We will never relinquish our fundamental rights to free speech, to assemble peacefully, and petition our
Who's
government
military
for
parades,
redress.
fascists, and dictators? How are you guys doing? What do you guys think about the military parade that's going to take place here today?
I think it's a big waste of money. I think if they want to save money in the government, they shouldn't be ruining our roads with the military parade and have to build them up again.
Mm-hmm. What's the sign say here today?
It says, "Who loves military parades? Fascists and dictators."
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's time for the United States to do a parade like this? It hasn't happened in nearly 30 years.
No. These are parades that you usually see where there's military dictatorships or in Russia or in North Korea. I don't think we need it here.
Do you think it's a coincidence that it aligns on Donald Trump's birthday?
No. I think that's why he was excited to have it.
Mm-hmm. And if you could give a message to Donald Trump and the rest of the people across America, what would you say to them?
What is my message to Donald Trump and the rest of America? That It is immigrants and our diversity that makes America great, and I'm happy that we have a army that can protect us, but it doesn't need to be in our streets, and it shouldn't be in our streets in LA or in any of our other cities.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Have a great rest of your day.
By the sheer will and determination of millions of Americans.
All right, everybody. We got maybe 1,000, 2,000 people out here right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in such a moment. We have a man in Donald Trump.
Let's see, who do we got here? The world is watching. We stand against fascism, and with immigrants, we are reclaiming patriotism. Our diversity is our strength. How are you doing, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
Oh, we got some people yelling out here today. What brings you out here?
I think I put everything on my sign that I'm for.
Reclaiming patriotism. What do you think this parade says about patriotism here in the United States? The military parade. We haven't had one in nearly 30 years.
About the military parade?
Yeah.
I have no comment.
No comment on that?
No, I don't think I want to talk.
Okay, no worries. Have a great rest of
Have a good one.
you too, ma'am. Have a good one. What do you guys think about the military parade? You think it's time the United States has one to show off what we got? Show the people what they have and honor veterans. It's 250-year anniversary of the military, actually. A fun fact about the parade. Here, people are out here passionate. Nellie didn't want to say why she was protesting, really. She put it on her sign. She was like, that's about it. Wow, I love what you guys got going on right here.
Thank you.
What brings you out here today?
We're here to speak up against fascism and support democracy.
What scares you most about Donald Trump's fascism? A lot of people refer to him as a fascist. What makes him a fascist, do you think?
He makes me see, finally, to understand what happened in Germany when Hitler came to power, how it was possible for someone like that to do everything he did, and now that's happening here with disappearing people without due process, with ordering a military parade, and we can't let this happen here.
Do you think the parade has more to do with Donald Trump's birthday or the 250th anniversary of the Army?
Neither. I think it's a show of force, and I think he's picking a fight.
Do you think it's a good idea for the United States to show force?
No.
Show what we have?
No, because democracy is vibrant when we have dialogue and compromise and make progress without violence.
And you compared Trump to Hitler. What comparisons would you make between Trump and Hitler?
What I see is a person that slowly erases one human right after another, who marginalizes one people in order to disappear them, and intimidates people so that they don't rise up and fight against him, and we can't let that happen.
Does it worry you with the deportations that are going on right now?
Did you say what?
Does it worry you right now with the deportations that are going on?
Deportations are exactly what worry me, and I think back to people losing their rights, losing their lives. It's not just so much a person gets put in jail for 3 months. What happens to their life, their house, their job, their children? And they're not criminals, and there's no due process.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Have a great rest of your day. All right, let's see. They got a huge. Look at that! What they got right there. They got almost Trump like a Pinocchio right there. That is quite the sign right there. Wow, they put a Pinocchio nose on Trump right here. Let's see this. Whose is this right here? Is this yours? Do you make this?
No.
No. When you see that, what do you think? He has a crown. He has a Pinocchio nose. He's sitting on a toilet.
Quite the caricature.
Quite the caricature, that's for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
It's not one man, right? It's the people that support him. So you get rid of one guy, there's still Trumpism. There's still fascism.
Would you say all Trump supporters are fascist?
No, not at all. Some, have been hurt by prior fascist activity by the government and by corporations and so forth. And, Trump took advantage of that. He's making it worse for everybody, but he's not the main problem. The main problem is the system that promotes violence and wealth inequality, doesn't take care of human beings. And so we need to get rid of the hate, work out of an ethic of love and concern for each other.
Do you think Trump's trying to be king out here?
Trying to be.
Do you think he's trying to be king? These protests are no king protests across the nation today.
Yes, I think he is, yeah.
And how much longer do you think Trump has in his lifespan? Because he just turned 79.
Right.
Think he's got 10 more years in him?
I was a doctor. I know that nobody knows when they're going to go. God always has that last card.
God does have the last card. We'll see how long it will go for. But do you think he's going to run for a third term?
No.
No. So
I don't think he's healthy enough.
if he's not going to run for a third term, what do you think is going to happen? Well, how would he become king?
Oh, I don't. There's no literally becoming king. It just accumulate more and more power if we don't stop him.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. How's it going?
Who are you with?
My name's Nick Shirley.
And it's for you?
Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. ICE belongs. This sign says right here, ICE belongs in my horchata, not my city. Let's see what they got. ICE belongs in my horchata, not my city. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good.
You got a creative sign right there. ICE belongs in my horchata, not in my city.
Yes, it does.
You love horchatas?
I like horchata. You do too, right? Huh? You like horchata?
Pretty good. And do you think they should deport people if they came into the country illegally or no?
What was that?
Should they deport people if they came into the country illegally or no?
I'm going to say no. If you really want to ask some questions, you can ask one of the marshals over there.
Okay, but what do you think about the deportations?
I don't like deportations. Not good.
What about you?
I don't think people should be put on planes in chapels. Like, that's just, and also to like background music. You know, like, is it funny that people are put in shackles? Like,
I can't hear you with the mask on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Yep, take care.
Will do. We got. Okay, they've got a couple more speakers, and they're going to start the march down to the White House. Everybody. You guys pulling up the chat right here and see what people got to say here. Let's see. We're going to have a whole entire. Trump must go down.
Yes,
Use
he must go
fascism.
down. Hello, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
How will Trump go down, in your opinion?
Well,
Think he'll get impeached?
I'm hoping for impeachment, to be honest with you. He's either going to get impeached or all of us Americans are going to come together and we are going to be out in every street in America and we are going to protest this fascist regime until they are gone. Like I said on stage, I took the oath 5 times and I will die for that oath. And I don't believe in violence. I believe in peaceful protest. But you know what? When you come out to these protests, you don't know what's going to happen anymore. We got politicians being shot in Minnesota. You know, we got people that's being arrested for just protesting. That is why I am here in D.C. today. He is not going to take my right to protest. Period. That is a right given to every American citizen across this nation.
Would a fascist or king allow people to protest in the streets? Would a fascist or king allow people to protest in the streets?
Let's put it this way. If he had his way, we wouldn't be out here. Okay? He just can't find a way to get us off the streets. And you know what? He's not going to get us off the streets.
And now, what stakes are you willing to take, or to what levels are you able to, or to what extents are you willing to take your activism?
I believe in nonviolence. I do not believe in violence, okay? I will protest nonviolently, and I will be heard no matter where people call me to be heard. I will be there, and this has to go. This has to go.
And you said you took the oath 5 times, right?
Yes.
And what do you think Trump's breaking with the Constitution?
Okay, well, first of all, everybody in America, whether you're an immigrant or an American, you get due process, okay? You don't get put on a plane and sent out without due process. Number one. Number two, he's talking, there's been talk. It hasn't happened. There's been talk about martial law, okay? If he puts us under martial law, well, he's already started to. He's got troops in California. My God, that's martial law.
Do you think he incited the violence there in California?
Absolutely. I do not think. I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is, if he would have kept those troops off the city of L.A., L.A. would have handled it. L.A. would have handled it. They're used to that. They know what to do. Okay, and he is using any excuse he can to put troops on the ground in America. Do you know that troops are not trained for big crowds like this? They're not. I'm a veteran, okay? We're trained on a bigger scale than that. And somebody's going to get hurt. And I don't want our people, our citizens, out in the streets, and somebody gets hurt because somebody got trigger happy. Okay? That's what we're taught in the military. We're taught to shoot and kill. Okay? And this just is not right. The troops should not be used in a policing fashion within our own country.
If people will attack, for instance, ICE, what should ICE do?
ICE? Okay, first of all, the reason ICE is getting attacked is because they're arresting 7-year-olds and putting them against a police car in handcuffs. Let that be one of your kids. See how you feel if your 7-year-old daughter got arrested and put against a car. You'd be hot. Okay? There's a way to do this. There's due process. And where are they putting all these people? Are they being fed 3 times a day? Does every one of them have a bed to sleep in? Tell me that.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So, yeah, this regime's got to go.
The regime's got to go.
It's got to go.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. Thanks for serving as well. Have a great rest of your day, sir.
Hey, who are you with?
My name's Nick Shirley.
What for that?
Nick Shirley on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yes, sir. Let's see who else we got out here, everybody. We got lots of news crews out here. And we got the people coming out here for the protest as well. The Holocaust started as a mass deportation. Let's talk to these guys right here. How you guys doing? Hello. Right here, these people's sign says the Holocaust started as mass deportations. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can talk to this guy right here. Thank you very much, Matto. And thank you very much as well, T, for the donation. We appreciate you guys. Let's see if I can talk to him. How you doing? Can I talk to you?
Yeah, good.
Cool, you got the F-Ice on the face?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's the sign say? I prefer ice?
I prefer my ice crushed. That's okay.
What would you do if ICE showed up to your door?
What I would do is I would read my rights. They aren't allowed to check my house, my home where I live, without a warrant. Like, I wouldn't let them in. If I don't see a warrant signed by a judge, I wouldn't let them in. At the same time, I wouldn't say anything incriminating, but if they start threatening me, that's where I start recording, you know.
And for these past 4 years, underneath Joe Biden, we had like around 10 to 20 million illegal migrants come in. How should they deport the people that came into the country illegally?
So what I say, the best way I think they should go about it is take them to court, but I would say take them to court, but look at their criminal records. Like, if they don't have criminal records and they're clean, then I wouldn't say deport them. I'd give them an opportunity to become citizens, because most of these people, they've been living here for 20 years, 10 years. They already raised a family. They haven't done anything wrong, but they're getting deported because they're here for being an illegal immigrant. That's basically it. I know someone, my girlfriend, her dad was deported. Her dad is currently getting deported as we speak, but he has no criminal record. He has not done anything wrong. He's not a true criminal. But just because he came here illegally looking for a safer home, a safer place to live, that is what he did wrong. So he was at work, they picked him off the streets, and they just stuffed him in a truck. And then they've just been shipping him off, putting him in detention centers, making him sleep on concrete floor. He has no water to drink. He has to drink from toilet water just because he came here illegally. And that's not right.
He has to drink from toilet water?
Yeah, toilet water, yep.
Really?
Yeah, he said that himself, yeah.
Wow. And do you think crossing the border illegally, you do play a risk of being deported?
Yeah, you do. You do play a risk, yeah. I think you do, yeah. Mm-hmm. If you do something like that, come here illegally, you do risk yourself getting deported. But at the same time, under this administration, there's still people that are going through the right legal ways of becoming a citizen, and those people themselves are getting deported. You know, everything is wrong. There's people that are American citizens getting deported. There's people that are on their way to becoming citizens getting deported. Everything's wrong. They're not doing it the right way.
And do you think there's a way to have law and order here in the United States if we don't know who's in the country?
Yeah, there is for sure. Definitely not the way they're going about it right now.
What would you do different?
What would I do differently?
If you wanted to do the process quicker and faster, what would you do different?
What I do differently? I would. If I were ICE, I would. What I would do personally, rather than deporting people, or I would go about the same way. I would be investigating people, checking their criminal records, but I wouldn't be taking away their rights and what their rights that they're allowed to do. You know, like they don't. How do I explain it? I wouldn't take away their rights. I would respect them as people. You know, that's what I would do. But I would take people to court, not deport them straight away. I would see if they have no criminal offenses, I wouldn't deport them. I would actually give them. There should be a way to provide people towards citizenship. Like if they are taken to court and before they were deported, I would give them a better opportunity to become a citizen. You know, that's what I would do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out here. All right, let's see who else we got out here today. What's going on?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. We'd like to get some divergent opinions about what's going on.
Okay.
Can we interview you?
Yeah, go for it. We're here live right now. We're talking to people out here.
Okay, here. Just a second here.
Here, let's let me rest this arm. This arm's getting sore from holding this camera.
Go ahead. Bro.
All right, yeah, but I'm ready. Let's see what you guys got. Here we go.
I don't have much, sir.
Oh, you got the microphone?
I got a microphone.
You might want to flip it around.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm sorry, I'm just helping out.
All good, all good. All right, let's see. We're about to get interviewed here. Let's see what happens.
Sir, I just asked you, what's your viewpoint of all this?
My name's Nick Shirley. We're out here today. We're seeing what people are protesting for. We got the military parade coming through here in D.C. I think it's going to be a great day here in Washington, D.C. and remember the troops who have served and that are currently serving.
So your focus is on the military, celebrating the military.
Well, that's why I came here, and then I'm doing this live stream to talk to people as well about why they're here and here at this No Kings protest.
Okay, so are you okay with a protest here and the parade over there?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, and what are you looking forward to most at this parade?
I'm looking forward most to see what kind of equipment and is going to be coming through here in the military today, to see what the military has. I think it's going to be really cool to see everything and to honor the troops.
Okay, do you know about the Bradley?
The Bradley and Strikers?
You got Bradley, Strikers, and Abrams. The Bradley has revolutionized war right now in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. I saw some tanks and Strikers over at the parade yesterday.
Okay. The Abrams, see, right now war's changed because of drones.
Yeah, the FPV drones.
Yeah, yes, and what the Bradley does is it has a powerful gun that shoots down drones, but can also, if you aim it right, can take out a big tank's optics.
Oh yeah, that's what one of the ladies was telling me yesterday. They say that like inside the technology, inside like the tanks and inside the Strikers, and I guess the Bradley as well, they have like a radar that can strike down the drones before they get to them.
Well, that's what's great about the Bradley is that the Bradley was turned into something called a linebacker, which has basically the equivalent of a Stinger, and it has that powerful gun. But what people don't know about the Bradley is that it also deploys a Hellfire.
Okay.
So its shell is not going to take out an enemy tank, but the Hellfire missile that's mounted to it will destroy the biggest Russian tank there is.
Amazing.
That's great. Now the Abrams, just so you know, the Abrams is like the F-35 of ground warfare. Command, control, communication. It can communicate with every asset on the field. It's got satellite uplink, so it can see satellite imagery of where the enemy is, and it's really good in that role in deploying force more than actually fighting, because tank warfare is gone now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of it's being fought with FPVs, drones. When I was in Ukraine, there was billboards to recruit people to fly FPV drones to join the military.
Yeah, but drones have changed the whole thing. And do you have any feelings on modern warfare right now and how we're dealing with it?
I think it's sad that we still have wars going on today, and I hope peace for everybody. And at the end of the day,
peace through strength, though, correct?
Yes, 100%. I think Trump's best at that. I think that's why people shouldn't be mad that we're having a military parade. If they're angry at like us spending tax dollars on it, it's also going to generate millions of dollars for the city here. And but if they're angry about tax dollars being spent, they should have been angry about the millions of people that came to the country that we had to spend billions of dollars on.
Well, I've read studies, though, that that show that undocumented illegal immigrants have actually generated a net $67 billion to the economy a year.
They've also cost a lot of people a lot of money.
I'm saying a net. They've cost money, but they've netted in what they look at my house.
If they're in the city, if they're in the United States, they're gonna have to spend money too, right? So you hope that some people would be spending money, right? But like in New York City, they spend over like at some points they spend over. I think they spend around like $5 to $6 billion.
They spend a lot of money. I don't know what it is. I live in New York City, and it was a big issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Do you have any other questions?
No. Hey, I appreciate, and I just like to. We love to hear divergent opinions. We have none. We just let the camera and the people talk.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you.
God bless you. Have a good one. All right, you guys. We're gonna keep moving through here. Let's see what happens. I don't know what the purpose of that interview is right there. Hey, thank you very much, Billy Black Sox. I appreciate you, and thank you as well. Mikey G, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good.
Doing good?
I didn't know you were coming out.
Yes, sir. We're seeing what's happening. Make America think again. This sign right here says. My guy right there. Let's see who we got down here.
Blowing one last kiss.
Oh, whoa! Let's look at this one. Wow, look at this guy. How you doing, sir?
We're relocating real quick. Oh, you want to take a second to talk?
How you doing, sir?
Fine, thanks.
What are you doing out here?
Well, I'm the president. I need to keep an eye on these people.
I know you got the cane out here.
Yeah, the cane of gold.
The cane of gold, the heart of ice.
Yes.
Look at that. Wow, you got a lot of symbolism going on right here. The crown, the mask, the cane, the belly. What's the sign say? The
belly of the beast. You could say it's the belly of the beast.
The belly of the beast.
In the belly of the beast.
In the belly of the beast. And what brings you out here today? What makes you most upset about this military parade? And some people are calling it the Trump regime out here.
Trump is acting like it's glorifying him. He has this special rapport, he thinks, with the army. So once he thinks he's got the army on his side, he can take everything over. He thinks.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good one. Having a hard time hearing through the mask. How are you guys doing? What's going on, sir? What's going on? Here we go, everybody.
We are staying here to liberate
Depose all tyrants. Cowardly tyrant Trump. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm blessed too. Right now, people are saying America is divided. We got the military parade going on, and we have this protest going on here. What do you think is causing the divide here in the United States?
Trump. No, he's abrogating the Constitution of the United States. He's using the military as his show ponies. He calls them losers and suckers. He dodged the draft himself. He refused to serve. He made fun of POWs, and then he dares to use them as his birthday party celebrants. You know, this is absolutely wrong. He's abrogating the Constitution on every single level that could possibly be done, especially First Amendment. When he threatened extreme force, if we came out today, I decided I'm coming out.
Do you think that's what caused it? He did say if protesters come out today, they're going to be met with extreme force if they cause violence or cause riots.
Yes, I intend to get arrested.
Really? You intend to get arrested? Why so?
Why? Because if he's coming at anyone, let him come at me.
And what are you going to do to get arrested?
Nothing. I'm doing what I do. I'm protesting as an American citizen.
Do you think you're going to get arrested today?
He promised.
Well, I hope you don't get arrested, man. It'd be a sad scene to see you in there getting arrested.
I would love it.
Really? You'd love to get arrested?
Oh, if I get arrested, that gives me the biggest megaphone in the world.
So that's a part of the plan then.
Yes. So, no, let him come. Let him come after us. Let him come after the regular American citizen.
All right, say you're getting arrested and they put your hands behind your back and put handcuffs on you. What are your words going to be saying to what are the words you're going to use for the rest of the world to hear?
Freedom. And never give up.
And this parade, it happens to be Flag Day, Trump's birthday, and the 250th anniversary of the Army. What one do you think is the major reason they're having the parade? The Flag Day, Trump's birthday, or the military's, the Army's 250th anniversary?
Trump's birthday.
You think it has anything to do with the 250th anniversary?
No.
No. And what's your sentiments towards the people that are going to be marching for it in the parade today, and the all MAGA that's over there at the parade?
Every single one of them is a hero. They have chosen to serve. They have chosen to put their lives on the line to go into the hot zones of this world to protect people and to protect our freedoms. They should not be used as window dressing for an arrogant, self-centered, greedy millionaire.
And what kind of message do you think this gives to the rest of the world about the United States and the military?
I think it's telling them exactly like Lenin did and Stalin did in Russia and Hitler did in Germany, that Trump is turning us into a state in which military might and showing off, aggression and invasion is going to be the new world order.
And what do you think happens with Trump? Do you think he stays in after his term's over?
Oh, God, no.
You think he's going to leave?
Oh, well, I don't know if he's going to leave, but no, he will not be allowed to
and
stay.
who will be the Democrat nominee in 2028?
You know,
who do you think?
All of them are okay with me. And not only that, but there's a whole bunch of Republicans who are okay with me.
Really, who would be okay with you from the Republicans?
Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, Lisa Murkowski, anyone with a conscience.
What about J.D. Vance?
God, no. He wimped out. He knew in 2016 what Donald Trump was. He knew in 2020 what Donald Trump was. He changed sides to gain power. You know what we call that kind of person.
What do you call them?
It's a bad word.
What? Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it now. You got a voice right now.
A lady of the night.
Oh, a lady of the night. Well, thank you so much, ma'am, for being out here, and we appreciate it. I hope you don't get arrested.
Oh, no. As I said, I hope I do. Yes.
Okay, have a good one. She's hoping to get arrested out here. Stay safe.
Bring your unique perspective, your skills, your passion.
Right here, someone's up the sign.
Your resources, your determination.
Says one of Hitler's first policies was a mass deportation. A dog, a pony show on Saturday? What a douche. Oh, the world's best military shouldn't be a president's plaything. Do you think that what do you think the purpose of the parade is?
Can I ask who you're with?
My name's Nick Shirley, independent journalist on YouTube.
Oh, okay, on the YouTubes.
Yes, ma'am.
The purpose of this parade is to raise awareness that we are headed down a road to fascism. Many things that Trump is doing is leading us on that way. He's already kicked trans people out of the military. He's disappearing people without due process. He's consolidating powers. He's ignoring the rights and responsibilities of the legislature and of the judiciary, saying that lower courts can't tell them what to do, only the Supreme Court. It's just very concerning what he's doing. And also using the military as a political prop like he did in Fort Bragg earlier this week.
Do you think it's to honor the military, or like your sign says, do you think it's to use it as his plaything?
The parade, I think that the military itself would have had their own celebrations with military people, including military families. I think he wanted a parade to glorify himself. If this were just for the military, I would be cheering the military on. Mm-hmm. My husband is a Marine, and we believe strongly in the call to duty in our country. So we love the military in my household.
Yeah, we love the military here, right? They keep us all safe.
Mm-hmm.
And but a lot of people are upset. Do you think historically the parades were used to after finishing a war, or when they came back?
Yeah,
and this is the 250th anniversary.
Yeah. The 250th anniversary, they wouldn't have brought tanks in. We are the world's best military. We don't need to have that kind of display. It's kind of like, somebody wearing a tight dress to put what they have on display. I'm sorry, that doesn't sound right, but it's tacky. It's tacky, and I don't think the military wants to take sides. He literally was picking people at Fort Bragg based on whether they agreed with him or not, and what they looked like, and then was selling merchandise and having them boo the press and other elected people. And both groups are people that they're supposed to be protecting. Mm-hmm. And the military shouldn't be turned on the people like they're trying to happen in LA. It was like a little bit of vandalism. It was nothing that the LAPD couldn't handle. Most of LA is completely peaceful. There was no need to send anybody in there. but that's also a sign of fascism.
Awesome. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm going to get a shot of this right here. The world's best military shouldn't be a president's plaything. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your guys' day. Over 1,000 cities across America have protests here today. And we're also going to be going down to the parade as well. These people right here are all going to be marching down to the White House. We'll be joining them on their march. And then we'll be doing some extended, we'll be continuing the live stream at the parade as well. And then we're also going to be doing a members-only live stream from the parade once it starts. So go ahead and become a member. It's $5 a month if you guys want to do that. And let's keep interviewing some of the people out here. Let's see, this guy has a mask on. And the flag says, let's see that flag. It says, F Trump, if you like Trump, F you too. With the American flag right there. What brings you out here today?
I'm good, dude.
What's wrong?
He's not here to help.
I'm here to talk to you, sir. Okay, well, I won't talk to you then. Watch, I guarantee this guy's going to start following me around. There he is. Starts yelling. He's gonna clear the scene. I already know it. It's actually a pretty peaceful protest here. Nothing's going on too crazy. They have a lot of American flags. This is a lot different compared to the protests that we saw in New York City the other day. Here we go. Hello, national press. There we go. She's getting some photos. Here we go. ICE out of D.C. Trump must go now. How you doing?
It is righteous and necessary to defend the students who have put it on the line for Gaza, but it is not enough. It is righteous.
I almost guarantee this guy's somewhere behind me following me now. Love Trump, fascism. Love always prevails. How you guys doing? Cats against Trump.
That's us.
That's you guys. What brings you guys out here today?
Don't talk to this guy. He's not here to help. He's not here to help.
My name's Nick Shirley.
Don't talk to this gentleman.
What are you doing? I'm just talking to people, sir. Haven't caused any issues
Who are
here.
you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
And who are you with? Why are you doing this?
With Nick Shirley. We're live streaming. We're just talking to people here at the parade.
Clearly, you're not here. If you can't give more information.
What? My name's Nick Shirley. I work for Nick Shirley. Literally.
I'm done.
Okay, you're done. Have a good one. All right, you guys. What's going on? Thank you for the bird. He's following me now.
Who's talking? He's a loser.
Dude, I was just talking to him, and now he's calling me a loser for no reason. What does ITMAFA mean? That guy's shirt over there says ITMAFA. You got this guy here, all taking photos of me. It's all good. Trump, ICE, billionaires, MAGA tees. What's MAGA or MAGA?
Talk to this gentleman.
Me out of here? Why? You're the one antagonizing me, sir. No kings in America. I love the taco hat.
Oh, thank you.
Very cool, very cool. What brings you out here today?
Talk to this gentleman. You shouldn't talk to this gentleman. He's not here to help.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here to protest. That's it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Look at this boy right here. He's following me around. And it's always the people with the mask that are too afraid, that are always the ones causing the trouble. It's always the people with the mask. Have a good one. Dump Trump, set America free. Can you give us something on the trumpet?
On the trumpet? No, I don't play the trumpet.
Or what? Sorry, what is it? Oh, with the trombone. Can you give us something on the trombone?
All right.
There we go. I like it. I appreciate you. Have a good one.
You too.
Look, the guy's just following me around. He's just following me around. Oh, we got this guy over here. America ends Project 2025. Save us. Constitutional, rule of law, liberty, freedom, equality.
He's not.
You're joining the cause now too?
We're walking around. Yeah, we're walking around.
Oh, you guys are just walking around. You're not following me around. Okay.
Wake up and face reality. We have to join this fight now.
Deport must, dictator, Russian asset. Thanks for being out here today, sir. I appreciate you. What did you think about the Trump and Elon drama?
You don't want to, sir. He's not here to help. You don't have to talk to him.
He's not here to help.
No!
What did you think about the Trump and Elon drama?
It's just a distraction.
Yeah, what did you think that was planned?
I don't know if it was planned or not, but it's a
I think it
distraction.
might have been planned, honestly.
I don't know. It is a drama, but it's one of those things that you have to focus on the message of ending fascism.
I thought it was kind of, if it wasn't planned, it's kind of sad how quick people switched up. If it wasn't planned, I think it's kind of sad how quick things switched up. How quick we could see two of the most powerful people in the world just turn on each other.
I have no idea, why they did that. If it was real, if it wasn't not. Like I said, I'd rather focus on the now. Trumpism has affected every part of our daily life. Across the board.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. I appreciate you. Let's see, we got these people right here behind me. Here following me. Let's see what happens. Hey, thank you very much, everybody, for becoming members. We appreciate it. And thank you very much, Spring Rider. We're live, so we can't. Yeah, we're live, so we can't make you look bad. We're just asking people questions. What? I mean, if you're gonna follow me, I can at least talk to you, right? Right here. Thank you so much, Alan, for becoming a member. Thank you very much, Dasa, for becoming a member. Thank you, Jeff Mackenzie, for becoming a member.
You on OnlyFans
Look at
right
here.
now, bud?
Oh yeah, love it. Jane, you would probably buy him, wouldn't you? Jane, thanks you for becoming a member. You don't mind OnlyFans? I know I'm not. I'm not on OnlyFans.
You're racist.
How am I a racist? All right, and thank you very much, Billy Black Socks. We appreciate you. How am I a racist? Say it. Say it. You just can't make a claim like that and say I'm a racist. Say it. You F off. You're gonna be the one following me around. You know what I mean? If I'm a racist, what makes me a racist?
I got a mask on.
If I'm a racist, what makes me a racist? Say it. Because you obviously can't say, well, I'm a racist because I'm not one. Any? Yeah, he doesn't need a mask to hide who he actually is, so. Thank you so much for following me around. We'll continue this live stream. We'll keep going all around here. Let's see what happens. Gosh. Can you believe that? That's one of the tactics people use. If you ever are in a situation where someone just blatantly calls out a lie on you, for instance, if someone says that you're a racist and they have nothing to back up you being a racist, in their eyes, that's the worst thing they could say to you to make people think that you're a bad person. When really, in reality, they have no evidence. Same thing when people call somebody a Nazi. That's literally one of the worst things you can call somebody because of what the Nazis did. And so as soon as somebody does call somebody a Nazi, you can take that argument and totally debunk it and not worry about it. Because if they say you're a Nazi, they actually have no reason to call you a Nazi. That's what one person told me. I thought that was very smart. Is that if someone does call you Nazi, their argument automatically goes out the window because they can't speak reason. They can't give reasons as to why that person is a Nazi, especially when they are not. Here we go. Let's see if these people keep following me. Here we go. We are not afraid of you. Morons are governing America. Education, not deportation. And even now, I lie awake knowing history has its eyes on me, you, us. What brings you out here today, sir?
An intolerance to see what's going on. You can't sit back and say it'll be someone else's problem. We got to fight back.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And what makes you most upset about what's going on out here today?
Honestly, it's this misunderstanding that Trump thinks he's the only one who's in power, when really it's all of us, the American citizens, that are in power and need our voices heard.
That's the point of the democracy, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And what do you think about the protests, or what do you think about the contrast?
You don't have to talk to this gentleman if you don't want to.
Huh?
He's not here to help.
You don't have to talk to this gentleman if you don't want to.
He's not here to help.
Thank you. We're just talking to people. What do you think it says about America right now? We have a parade.
Okay.
And what? Okay, great. What are you out here today for?
I was coming to enjoy a coffee in the park, and then I see a bunch of interesting-looking people, so I thought I would just have some entertainment.
Who are you in support of?
What do you mean?
Like, do you support Trump? Or do
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay, very cool. Watch. So these two guys are going to start, act like you're a liberal. You keep talking to me, all right?
Okay, act like I'm a liberal?
Yeah, and keep talking to me.
that.
And these guys right here are going to start freaking out on this right here. This guy with the pride mask on, and the other one as well. So here, let's get over
Do you
here.
have a
closer.
mask bar? Maybe that might help.
Yeah, that would help if you had a mask, right? So look. So what upsets you most about what's going on here in America?
The fascism.
The fascism.
Yeah.
And what do you think makes Donald Trump such a fascist?
Because that's what I was told. He is. So.
What do you think these guys? Why do you think these guys think Trump's a fascist? Here, you guys can talk. You guys are on the same team.
I'm with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Somehow I think that might not be true.
I'm not believing that either.
And why do you think so many protesters have to wear a mask out here?
Because COVID spreads. If you're closer than 10 feet, it can jump on you and jump into your mouth, and it can spread fast.
Spread fast.
Yeah. This is actually a super spreader event, so be careful.
Yeah, a lot of stuff could be spreading out here. What worries you most about getting spread?
Fascism. Never heard that word so many times in one day.
Hey, thank you for being out here today. Have a good one. Look, he's taking your photo. Look, he's taking your photo.
Two buddies together.
Two buddies together. You guys are two buddies together. Two great buddies. You guys just meet here or what? Great. Everyone can be out here talking, right? Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. All right, they're going to keep following me. Should we just see how riled up we can get these two guys? GOP equals fascist. How are you guys doing? Good, good. What do you think about this parade happening here today?
We're not interested.
Not interested. What? You're not here to help. You're not helping me. That's for
We're
sure.
not helping you, yeah.
Let's talk to these people with the megaphone. Here we go. They got the megaphone. They're probably in charge of the march. What's the flag say?
Hands off. You don't,
Hands
you're
off.
not here to help. He's not here to help. You don't want to.
He's not here to help. 100%.
No, I'm here to help. I'm here to give people a voice, sir. Something you guys are suppressing. They're suppressing people's right to speak with me today out here. And what makes you most angry about this parade, and what do you think so many people are coming out here for?
What makes me angry about it? About being out here for the parade?
No, actually we're not. We're live.
Who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
What do you do? I mean,
We're
are
live
you
here on YouTube.
independent?
Yeah, look, we're live right now. We got 19,000 people
okay.
watching. We're just talking to people out here.
What?
Nick Shirley.
The main thing is, as far as being angry, is more about the fact that they're taking away our rights, everybody's rights, LGBTQ, veterans, all of us. It's everybody. I mean, even the fact that he's bringing the military out here to celebrate his birthday. He can say whatever he wants, but he's out here to celebrate his birthday. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what it is. DC is not the place for that. Now, if you want to go to China, you want to go to Russia, go ahead, but not America.
Yeah.
That's not what America stands for. And I'm a veteran, so I know.
Hey, thank you so much for serving. What'd you serve?
Army.
Army.
Yes.
And do you think it is the 250th anniversary of the Army?
Yes.
Do you think this is a good way to honor them?
No.
How would you like to be honored?
I mean, we could have had fireworks. We could have had fireworks. We could have had a huge ass cake. We could have paid for veterans to have better housing. We could have given veterans more benefits. All of the money that we're spending on this has taken away from the benefits of veterans, the benefits of others that are impoverished. So we could have done that. But instead, we're spending over $45 million, and I'm pretty sure it's more than $45 million that we've spent on this parade and all of the stuff that it takes to put this together.
Yeah, it's a lot of preparation. I think I read something around like 16 miles of fencing around the parade.
So can you imagine how much that costs by itself?
Yeah, for every 0.1 mile, it costs anywhere between $2 to $5 million. With how much?
That $2 to $5 million.
0.89 miles. How are you doing? Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
What's going on here?
What's going on? We're just talking to people out here. I'm fine. I'm doing great, actually.
Do you mind telling me your name?
Yeah, it's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley. Okay.
You could go ahead and subscribe on YouTube if you'd like as well.
No, I don't have a YouTube.
Oh, okay, no worries then.
Okay.
Well,
you're like a citizen journalist type thing.
Yeah, we're just out here talking to people, doing a live stream, seeing what people are out here today for the parade. We're going to be going to the parade as well today.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be cool.
Okay. Yeah. It's a happy event. You know, it's a happy day.
Yeah, it's a happy day to
celebrate.
This is what America is about, right? Freedom of speech everywhere. Make America America again, someone's sign out here says. Thank you so much. How you doing? Love the face paint? All right, here we go. They're taking to the streets. Here we go, everybody. Now they're yelling 86-47. Yeah. What does 8647 mean?
86. I don't know exactly.
What does 8647 mean?
I know what they did when.
Let's see, they're yelling 8647.
Before she was shot, they had her in a crosshair.
Go now! What does 8647 mean?
Trump must go now!
Excuse me, sir. What does 8647 mean?
It means dump Trump.
Like by death?
No, not by death. Now, nobody said anything about death. So that's what I said.
Okay. Yeah,
that's what
I was
said.
wondering what 8647
that's what I said. Get rid of him. Like when you ball up trash and throw it in the garbage can. That's what 8647 means. Get rid of him.
Thank you, sir. All right, you guys. Now they're taken to the streets. Holy cow, look at it right here. All right, we're here at the protest. Now look at everyone's out here. This is an anti-Trump and anti-parade protest going on right now. Alright, they're hitting the streets. They have hit the streets. Here we go. How you doing, sir?
Good.
What makes you want to come out here? You're in the front of the protest.
I'm sorry?
You're in the front of the protest. What makes you want to come out here?
I don't like what's going on with the military at all. I was in the military, and that's not what we joined up for.
And what do you think about Donald Trump as commander-in-chief?
Probably the first and only draft dodger and convicted felon I ever heard of.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I don't understand what he said. I know convicted felon something. Here we go, everybody. Let's see what happens. Where'd those little guys go that were following me around? In the name of humanity, we refuse to accept fascist America.
Fascist America, we say no. Fascist America, we say no. Now's the time for Trump to go. Now's the time for Trump to go.
Now they're marching down to the White House. Here we go, everybody.
Fascist America,
this lady has one of the military hats on.
Now's the time for Trump to go. Fascist America, we say no.
Alright, they're trying to stay, right now they're trying to get the photo ready. They're trying to get the perfect photo here at this protest. They're lining them up right now. Right here the sign says, in the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist America. And right there it says, Trump must go now. Refusefascism.org. Someone's doing some advertising out here.
Deportation, we say no. Now's the time for Trump to go.
You're missing it. You're missing it.
Can't even hear. We practiced so many times too.
Oh, they practice too. Oh man, here we go.
We say no.
Look how many people are out here today. Oh my gosh. California Republic. Would you like California to leave the United States?
Of course not.
Okay, what does the sign mean then?
Pardon?
The California Republic?
Oh, that was the original flag of California after it
after it split from Mexico, and they still use it as their flag today.
It looks pretty tough. I like the bear. I like the bear.
Yeah.
It looks dope. What brings you out here today, sir? You served in the Navy?
Yes, I did. In California, as a matter of fact.
And what do you think about the military parade today? Do you think it's honoring the troops?
No. You mean the what was done in Los Angeles? Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I mean, it breaks the law.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's your...
My name's Nick Shirley.
Where's your... You don't have any credentials.
Oh, I don't need any. I don't need any credentials. What? I don't know what she's going. I don't know. Last time I checked it, you didn't need credentials to be talking to people on the street, right? And so what? They say this is a military parade. A lot of people. I was over at the parade yesterday, and a lot of military men felt like it was time for them to be honored. You feel like, and you don't feel like
much
it's honored.
better ways to honor the Army, and I have lots of friends in the Army.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. I love the Gucci glasses, man. Got the Gucci on. Holy cow, everybody. They're all marching down to the White House. These fans of LA. Yes, sir.
Now's the time for Trump to go.
What'd you think about the protest that took place in LA?
Oh, man, well, it's not about the protest. I mean, I think what happened in LA was a rollout for martial law. I mean, I think this is the centerpiece of that. That's what I think. Yeah. I'm from Southern California originally. There's people in this march who were there in LA when it started. Like, there was a Home Depot and different places. Yeah. I'm out here. Yeah, DC stands with LA, man. Yeah.
Should ICE be able to deport illegal migrants?
I mean, if there's due process, nobody's out here saying, like, yeah, like that's what the law says, but you can't do that due process. You can't have dudes showing up in masks like friggin' Spetsnaz on U.S. soil, snatching people off the street. That's what you see in Russia. I think this is what gets drowned out in the media, is that all people are saying is due process. That's literally what the whole thing is about, due process.
I bet a lot of people say this is stolen land.
Short answer to your question, should ICE be allowed to deport undocumented immigrants? Yes. Should they be able to do that due process wearing masks like Russian security forces? No.
Okay, so that's the main issue, is the way they're doing it.
Say what?
That's the main issue for you, the way they're doing it.
The way they're doing it, yeah, this crackdown, they're bringing military in. It's not, I guarantee you, every guy out there in the Cali Guard, like, thinks it's ridiculous. Like, I can't, like, they weren't getting paid, they didn't have a place for them to stay. They didn't have anything like, there's all kinds of stuff out there on social media about that. So, yeah, and then here we are. I was in the Army. This is like one thing that's always drilled into you in the Army. We don't do parades. There was some kind of parade in Moscow for a victory in Europe we went to. And it was like the French, the British, the Russians, all this elaborate stuff. And we had like 40 dudes out there that look totally ragtag, just like marching around. They have no idea what they're doing. Just like, yeah, we're here too. But like, that's the American martial tradition, right? We don't have a standing army imposed on the civilian population.
Yeah. I think it's kind of cool they're doing the parade, honestly, to show off what we have and to say thanks to the troops.
Say it one more time.
I think it's kind of cool that we're having the parade to say thanks to the Army for the 250-year anniversary.
I don't think that's what it's about. The original idea was just to have a static display and some little stuff. That, yes.
And with everything going on in the world, especially right now with all the wars, I think it's kind of cool to show this is what we got. If you come for us, this is what you're going to get met with.
No, I mean, we don't need to show the world what we got. They know what we got. Like, Eisenhower said something about that. Said something to the effect of military. Look this up. Eisenhower said this. Dwight Eisenhower, President, Commanding General, Supreme Allied Commander. He said that something to the effect of Americans don't do military parades because that would be a sign of weakness. The rest of the world knows. We don't need to show the rest of the world what we got.
That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. But thank you for serving. I appreciate you. Thanks for being cool out here.
Thank you, man.
Here we go. What's up?
DC Metro PD is great.
Yeah, they are.
And everybody in this crowd, all the leaders are drilling into people not to start anything. They even said that DC Metro doesn't have a reputation for getting out of hand. And anybody you see in this crowd that's throwing stuff or trying to start anything, they're not with us.
This right wing.
No, we're having a good conversation.
Yeah, these people come after me and they're like, he's right wing. Yeah, I voted for Trump.
I'm saying my thoughts. I'm saying my thoughts.
Exactly.
As long as you run what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're live, so we can't cut it.
All right, yeah.
I appreciate you.
All right, man.
Have a good one. Have a good one. Watch, now we got an op right here. He's following me around. There we go, another op. Let's see what this lady's got to say. Let's go talk to the megaphone.
It's up to us to drive them out. Danger, danger, there are fascists in the White House. Danger, danger, there are fascists in the White House. It's up to us to drive them out. It's up to us to drive them out. Trump must go now. Trump must go now. Trump must go now.
There she is, yeah. Trump must go.
Trump must go now. Trump must go now. Write down ticket. Trump must go now.
She passed the megaphone powers over to the next person.
Trump must go now. Trump must go now.
Really quick, everybody, thank you, Spring Rider. Thank you very much. True. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Thank you very much, Studio. Thank you very much, T. Tommy. And thank you very much, Travel Bud, for becoming a member. We appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into this. Here we go, everybody. The streets are getting filled. Let's see what happens. We're heading to the White House.
Trump must go now. 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 Hands up, LA. Hands up, LA. No fascist USA. No fascist USA. Hands up, LA. Hands up, LA. No fascist USA. No fascist USA. I said hands up, LA. Hands up, LA. No fascist USA.
No.
No fascist USA.
Let's hear it loud and proud.
Hands off LA! No fascist USA! No fascist USA! Hands off LA! Hands off LA! No fascist USA! No fascist USA!
What would you like to see happen in LA?
I want all of the Bill of Pressure to anybody press credential. Okay, just so you know. Okay.
I don't need a press credential to talk to people.
Yeah.
It's like they're worried that something bad's gonna happen. What am I? I'm not a fascist. What the heck? I am not a fascist, man.
Deportations, we say no. Now's the time for Trump to go.
This is
Now's the time for Trump to go. ICE Gestapo, we say no. ICE Gestapo, we say no. Now's the time for Trump to go. Now's the time for Trump to go.
We're in the heat of it.
Troops in the street, we say no. Troops in the street, we say no. Now's the time for Trump to go. Now's the time for Trump to go. Arresting dissidents, we say no. Arresting dissidents, we say no. Now's the time for Trump to go. Now's the time for Trump to go. Trans erasure, we say no. Trans erasure, we say no. Now's the time for Trump to go. Now's the time for Trump to go. War on women, we say no. War on women, we say no.
They just said war on women. What the heck?
Now's the time for
Last time I checked, there wasn't any war on women.
Gaza, we say no. Genocide in Gaza, we
So this protest is now turned onto feminism and the Gaza protest.
Time for Trump to go.
I don't know what's happening now.
Must go now.
Oh, sorry.
Must go now.
So he's got the Harris and Waltz hat on.
Must go now.
Let's talk to this guy right here. How you doing, sir?
Now.
What brings you out here today?
Everything, man. All of these cuts to all the benefits, the cuts to Medicaid, the cuts to my housing. We are in crisis. Trump must go now. Let me tell you something. Trump has been hurting me and my people, and it's been going on for too long. And we won't be silent anymore. Trump must go now.
You're a very passionate man.
Absolutely. This is our lives we're playing with. Your lives. As a young man, you have no future under this administration. Trump must go now.
Why do you think America is so divided? We got people over here.
America is not divided as they wanted to think. Look around.
I know. And then we're going to go over there, and then there's going to be a bunch of people.
We are not divided as they think. So we will be all right. Just get rid of Trump.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the enthusiasm out here.
Yeah.
Wow. Who are you dressed up as?
Excuse me?
Who are you dressed up as today?
Just a colonialist.
Colonial.
You know, we fought against kings too. We didn't want a crown controlling our country in 1776. We don't want a makeshift crown try to control it now.
You think Trump's going to be king?
He wants to be. You know, he wants to be supreme ruler of the world. You know, and this is just his first stop.
And what do you think it says about the United States and their military today as we're going to have the Army Parade?
Well, I was in the military. The guys were just doing what they're told to do, but a lot of them aren't happy about it. You know, it's just it's a lawful order. And the fact that it is the Army's birthday, these guys want to celebrate that. They don't want to celebrate Trump. You know?
Yeah. But do you think this is a good way to celebrate the 250th anniversary or no?
Excuse me?
Do you think this is a good way to celebrate the 250th anniversary or
no? I'm proud of these guys. I mean, I'm ex-Air Force. And I'm proud of the Army. They've been around a long time. You know, and they're just, again, they're doing what their commanders have told them to do. You know, if they wanted to revolt, 6,000 guys, man, is a lot of guys. You know, but they're just doing what they're told. You know, because at this point it's a lawful order. You know?
Yeah. Thank you for serving. I appreciate you.
Sure, no problem, man.
Have a good one. What's the sign say? Let's see.
Many things.
No kings. Let's see it all here on the screen. Wow. No goddamn crown. He doesn't have, do you think he puts a crown on?
Huh?
You think he puts a crown on at night before he goes to bed?
You know, I honestly would not doubt it. No, I would not doubt it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
Thank you for serving.
Stay safe.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
There's some.
I think we all are.
There's some crazy people out here.
Okay, that's what you're interviewing for?
Yeah, we're just talking to people out here. What's the sign say? Democracy dies when you kill dissent. What do you mean by dissent?
The right to disagree with the government. We've seen a conflation with Trump that disagreeing with him is disagreeing with American values. That like protesting the parade that we're having today is protesting the military itself. But fundamentally, dissent is one of the single most American values. We were founded as a country by a group of dissenters who are dissenting against the British monarchy. People who stand up for what they believe is right, regardless of what the authorities in power say. That is the most American thing that you can do. And like, my dad was in the military, and when he was in college, he was asked to write a paper about there was a Supreme Court case at the time about burning the U.S. flag, and whether or not that, like, making that illegal is a violation of the freedom of speech. And the conclusion he ended up coming to, he initially opposed it. The conclusion he ended up coming to was that if you make it illegal to burn the U.S. flag, because that's disrespectful to the military, disrespectful to soldiers, that you're violating the very rights that they went and fought and died for us to have. Our military members went out and fought not for us to bow down to a king, but for us to be here, standing up for disagreeing with whoever wants to be king.
I don't support the burning of the flag, personally, but people can do whatever they want.
Oh, no,
what I don't appreciate.
We can make an argument as to what's respectful.
What I don't
we can make an
appreciate.
argument about what's legal.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely a freedom of expression to burn the U.S. flag.
Yeah. What I do disagree with is people that come in here illegally burning the U.S. flag like we saw in L.A. They should instantly, if they don't want to represent the flag, they could go ahead and leave, right?
What do you mean by burning, like illegally burning the flag?
Like illegal immigrants that came over the border illegally were seen in the parades, or in the riots in L.A. They were burning the flag. It's like, okay, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to respect the flag, get out.
I guess you could make the argument that's one way to interpret that single. The other is to say that what America stands for, or what that flag is being co-opted to stand for, no longer accommodates. Like, we have what is inscribed at the feet of the Statue of Liberty. Give me your poor, your huddled masses, those yearning to be free. That is what America stands for, and we could argue now that the idea of stripping people of legal protected status, of deporting people who came here legally, of admitting administrative errors in our deportations without due process, that all of that is, you could make the argument that the interpretation of what the flag stands for now is that, and they're burning in protest of that. To me, that gives the same energy as people who fly the American flag upside down as a sign of distress, as saying that this is not the America we stand for, we burn this, because we know what America really stands for is freedom. America is built on immigrants. You can see the hat. We are on native land. The original Americans were illegal immigrants. The original my dad's side of the family is from Hawaii. The United States military stole the Kingdom of Hawaii from its sovereign government. And this is something that's not super taught, on the grounds that everyone has the loose interpretation of, Captain Cook arrived in Hawaii and then it became a state and nothing happened in the middle. But what people miss is close to a century in which it was a sovereign, after Western contact, there was native government there before, but Europeans were like, that's not formal government. We don't recognize that.
Yeah.
So they created a constitutional monarchy. They adopted Western alphabet so they could write a constitution, and they were a recognized and sovereign government for a century. They had trade agreements, they had treaties, they had mutual protection agreements. King David Kalakaua was invited to the White House on the world tour. It was a recognized government. And then the U.S. military and other people stole it using the force of U.S. Marines. And the U.S. has acknowledged that what they did was illegal. Bill Clinton issued a proclamation in the 90s apologizing for the fact that it was illegal. Grover Cleveland acknowledged that it was illegal. So this is the other sign of we need to pay attention to what is moral over what is legal. We can talk about someone didn't come here the right way, or someone didn't do X, Y, and Z, but we should preach empathy. We should preach morality above legality. For close to 250 years, what was legal in the United States was owning other people.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. Smart man right here. Very educated man right there. He knew his quotes and he knew his stuff right there. I was talking to people at the parade yesterday, pre-preparations, and they were saying, name a land that hasn't been conquered at one point in history. Every land's eventually been conquered by one group or another. And if you're going to get conquered here in the United States, I think we did it. I think U.S. is the best country in the world, so I don't know why people are so angry about what happened so many years ago. Hundreds of years ago. How you doing, sir? You got the clown nose on, the red nose.
You want a nose? We got extras. You want one?
Oh no, I'm all right. I don't want to look like a clown. I appreciate it though.
Right on.
Wow, there's a lot. How many people do you think we got out here?
I don't know.
Streets are filled.
Not enough.
Not enough. He says not enough. Here we go, everybody. So you got this protest is pretty much for everything the protesters have been protesting for. We got people chanting anti-ICE slogans, like deportations, we say no. Also heard KKK a few times, Nazi a few times, Gaza a few times. They said women were at war. So they're protesting everything here. And then Trump's a fascist, obviously, and that he's a king. So everything is being protested here today on the streets. What's going on? Emperor has no clothes. You can't spell hatred without red hat. Do you think every person that voted for MAGA are just evil?
No.
Or people that wear the red hat? Do you think that's when America went down the dumps, when Trump went down the escalator?
Who are you part of?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley, nice to meet you. I'll tell you the reason why I'm here. The reason why I'm here is because I believe in the Constitution. It's not a perfect document. We've had to amend it multiple times. But it's the fabric that holds our nation together. And right now, he's using it like toilet paper. That's why I'm here.
He's using it like toilet paper.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy right there. In what ways is he using it like toilet paper? What ways it being so easy to be torn apart?
He said any protesters would be met with big force. That's what he said. That's not just me. That's a quote. Big force. That's against the First Amendment. He hates. He doesn't like. He uses it like toilet paper.
I think he said like if there's violent protests
No,
or
he
something
didn't.
like that.
That's not what he said. Watch the video.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, I thought it was something. I thought it said with violent force.
If there's violent protesters, then yeah, that's fine.
Venom force.
I have no problem with people being deported if they're here illegally, but you have to have due process.
If they came in without due process, should they get it on the way going out?
Yes, that's what the Constitution says. The Fifth Amendment. Look it
that
up.
guy just wrecked.
Well, nice talking to you, man.
Thank you. You too. Look, we got. Whew, my arm's getting sore out here, everybody. Run some circles, get this thing loosened up. Oh, I didn't see that sign. The greatest shit show on earth, right there. Look at it. So she has the sign, says the greatest show on earth. You got Marco Rubio, Caroline, JD, Trump, Noam, Kennedy, Pam, and then Pete. Ma'am, who's your least favorite on that sign?
This one. He's the ringleader. You know, he is. He's the ringleader, and if it weren't for him, we wouldn't be doing this right now. He's divided this country. But all his cronies up there are doing what he wants.
And what's your least favorite thing he's done in his second term?
I say the way he's gone about this whole immigration thing is wrong. There's a right way and a wrong way, and he's done it the wrong way. And there's definitely been no due process for anyone that's really been taken. Children, mothers, workers. It's terrible. Due process needs to happen. Getting rid of immigrants that are not aggressive or criminals is ridiculous. We all immigrants at one time.
What do you think about the military parade?
I think it's a waste of money.
Waste of money?
Totally waste of money.
And when
That's actually why we came to Washington, D.C. to protest the parade.
Yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money. The U.S. government, they aren't very good at managing money. It's been revealed over the past few years.
I mean, I knew before he became president. He's put so many of his companies on the ground with bankruptcy. And people thought he was a good businessman, that he could run the whole country.
And like when we talk about government spending, for instance, like the past 4 years, they spent billions of dollars on lots of issues, lots of wars, so Ukraine, the migrant crisis, billions of dollars. You think people should be upset about them spending $20 to $40 million on the military parade? Meanwhile, they spent billions of dollars on other causes?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We need that money spent in other places. You know, Medicare, you know.
Yo, I'm so sorry. Somebody crashed the live stream, so we're back now.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
There must. All right, we're here in Washington, D.C. right now, here at this anti-Trump No Kings protest. Right now we got thousands of people here in the street. They're all heading to the White House right now. Look at here, the streets are filled with people. We're building back the stream. It got cut down. We were all the way at 15. And then somebody crashed the stream. Gosh dang it. But we're back. No problem. Here we go. Wow, it is so freaking hot out here as well.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
How are you? Let's see, these people are leading the parade. What's going on, man? What makes you want to come out here today?
Trump!
community.
You don't have to talk to this gentleman. He's not here now. Move. Let me get a picture. This gentleman.
Why? Who are you?
Buddy, Nick Shirley.
Yes, we're good buddies, and you just keep following me around everywhere here today.
Over there. I was all the way over there.
I know, now you're following me back around. This guy right here, I don't know what he's up to. Crazy people. Let's see, where'd he go? Where'd your one buddy go? Where'd your one buddy go? Did he leave yet? Yeah, see? That's the guy earlier from the stream that was following me all around. How are you doing? Enjoying the protest?
Yeah, enjoying, sure.
Enjoying it?
What are you filming for?
We're live right now. We're talking to people out here.
To speak to this gentleman.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Camelback. You got some water I could drink? I'm a little thirsty. Get it from your Camelback. Oh, this lady. Seen her at so many protests? This lady was at the DNC. Where else did I see her? You're everywhere.
I live in DC.
Oh, you live? Wow, you're everywhere. I always see you out here. What's your favorite protest to protest?
I'm fighting fascism. Wherever fascism is, I'm fighting it. So I'm going to be everywhere.
Man, you might be the #1 protester in America.
George Soros doesn't pay me enough, though, if that's what you want to know.
Oh, no, I wasn't asking that. This lady's always out here. She's a advocate. What's up? Say hi.
Friends.
I'm here too. Alright, you guys. Look at this guy following me around in the Camelback. We're back, everybody. The stream cut out, but thanks everyone for joining back in. Now we got the one guy following me around again. Where'd Mr. Camelback go? Oh. What? I want to read your sign. You have the warning signs of fascism right here. Can we see some of the signs?
What news outlet are you with?
Nick Shirley.
Oh, I don't talk to fascists.
What? I'm not a fascist, though. All right, we're here at the White House. We've made it. Now they're all saying, this is what democracy looks like. Uh-oh, you guys. This is where it could get hectic because MAGA's here as well, obviously. Over there.
What's your channel?
Nick Shirley.
What is it?
Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
This is where it could get heated. You got MAGA all over there.
Yeah.
And then we're coming.
I got you, man. You're just seem like a chill dude.
Yeah, we really are just chill.
I got no problem with anybody.
Thank you, I appreciate it. We're gonna see what happens.
All right, man. Be safe, all right?
Thank you.
Hey, I want to get this on tape. DC cops are great. Nobody out here's trying to fuck with DC cops, for real. Everybody's been saying that. All right, man.
This guy is a great guy right here. Here at these protests, there are really good people that do come out and they're in support of their cause. And then there are also like the guy in the Camelback, just follow me around. There's also people that are literally paid to cause chaos. So what? Like you guys saw in the LA video. I literally pointed out the people that were about to cause the chaos before it happened and they wouldn't cause it. Alright, we're on the White House grounds right now. I think this is Lafayette Square we're in right now.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
Oh boy, here we go. This is where it could get wild because Trump and all of the patriots that are in support of the military parade and support of Trump are probably going to be coming out around here somewhere. Okay, they made it to the White House grounds. There's the White House.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
Trump must go now!
Trump must go now!
Trump must go now!
Trump must go now!
Trump must
Really quick little call. Thank you to Chris for becoming a member. Thank you very much, MTO. Thank you very much, Goblin. Thank you very much, Eric. Thank you very much, Springer. And thank you very much, J Mac. Sorry if I mispronounced any of the names. Doing it rapid, but I want to say thanks to everybody for supporting here on the live stream. If you guys want to drop a like as well, that really does help. Alrighty, let's see what happens. Here's the barricades. What if they try to storm the White House? I'm getting blocked in. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! You guys, we're gonna be in the front news right here. Look, they're setting up the photos. Bro, it smells. Someone, did I step in dog poop? It smells like poop out here. Somebody got smothered in dog poop. Smells like legit poop out here.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
Outside the White House. And right behind the White House is where the military parade is going to take place on Constitutional Avenue.
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
Trump must go now!
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
I'm going to be using this live stream as well for the video I'm posting tomorrow from the parade to show the extreme contrast between the patriots and the protesters here.
Trump must go now!
in
Trump
America.
must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must
Oh, you got the C4, lucky dog.
now!
Somebody stepped in some freaking dog poop. Someone's Rottweiler came in here and dropped a doogie out here.
Trump must go now.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Trump's got to go?
Trump's gotta go.
Who should replace him? Newsom?
You don't need to speak to this gentleman. He's not here to help.
That's okay. Not Newsom.
Yeah, who would you like to see replace him?
Who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
And who are you with?
Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, who would you like to see replace Trump?
I would like to see fair elections. Fair and open elections. No interference.
Do you think the last election was fair?
We honestly have... I'm hoping it was.
Yeah.
I cannot guarantee it. I don't know.
All right, they're giving speeches now.
Trump must go now!
F you, dear leader. Wow, let's get this sign on here. We want to see that sign right there. Oh yeah, you got F you, dear leader.
Yeah.
Trump as King Jong-un.
Yeah, of course.
Trump as...
It's all supposed to be King Jong-un, but, you know.
Wow. How would you compare Trump to Hitler?
Well, he's starting to round up people, and actually Hitler did a bunch of tariffs too. Yeah, they're actually very, very similar. And they're burning books. I mean, yeah, trying to silence people, trying to hit the United States, like pick an enemy and make an enemy of people. It's very Hitler-esque. So yeah, that's
Do you think that America's more divided than ever?
I don't know. There was a civil war here once, so that was
You
probably
bring up a good point.
But in recent history, hell yeah, yeah. So
And how do you think the world becomes more united here in the United States? Everyone's saying get rid of Trump, but Trump, if they got rid of Trump, would it solve everything?
we need to probably put term limits on congressmen and senators and the Supreme Court. It's a lot of stuff we need to reform. That's probably how we bring peace. But yeah, Trump's got to get out of here first.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, of course, man.
You think anyone's going to break into the White House right here?
No, this is going to be peaceful.
They put around, I think, 16 miles worth of fence around the parade.
Yeah, I could do it. I'm not going to, but yeah, no, this is a peaceful protest, so yeah, we'll respect the.
Yeah, it is peaceful here compared to some of the other ones I've been to.
Yeah.
Someone says grab him by the midterms over there.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Grab him by the midterms.
Lining up for the parade, all the people that paid him off. Woo!
I got 4 tickets.
I got tickets too. I may not be going though.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, no.
Boo, you billionaires! Boo! Your parents hate you! Your country hates you! Fuck you, billionaires!
Grab him by the midterms, it says right there. What's the other sign say?
Oh, it just says pro.
Pro-army, anti-Trump.
Yeah.
Do you think, are you stuck in a hard place because this is to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Army and also it's also Donald Trump's birthday?
Yeah, it's
troublesome. I mean, I of course support my troops that protect me and protect my liberties and protect my ability to come out here and protest as an American. They protect my First Amendment rights. So I appreciate them. I give them lots of credit for having to put up with his leadership. But he is the leader of the armed services, so they have to do whatever he says. But I do not support Donald Trump. He's a fascist. I mean, he hates us being here today. He wants to have the cops come out and beat us up if he had his way. But luckily we have the wonderful police officers from the DC PD that are protecting us today. And, we're just out here to peacefully protest and show our distaste for the Trump administration and all it stands for.
What do you think about a lot of these protests? There's around, I think 1,900 protests across America today. A lot of them.
Yeah.
And the lady who owns Walmart, she's funding a lot of them. What do you think her stance is? Why do you think she wants to fund all this?
Why? Well, she may want to fund it for her own selfish reasons and helping, the bottom line of Walmart. But, I appreciate her contributing to the effort. We'll take any, donations we can. However, it's time we stop relying on billionaire funding for all of our political needs and movements in this country and all of our social needs. We don't need to be depending on these billionaires. We need to be depending on taxpayer dollars. We need to have an adequately funded government in this country and not rely on these billionaires to make decisions for us. It's
Do you think the Doge initiative is good?
Screw you, billionaires! Sucking Donald Trump's little penis!
Sorry. Thank you, sir. Let's see. It's hot as balls out here, everybody. I'm sweating up. Look at this guy, he's just chilling. Did they disrupt your evening nap?
Yeah, they totally fucking did.
Were you napping here?
Yeah, I was napping here. But I'm a real protester. I protest the real stuff. Not this current thing, whatever.
What do you protest for?
I protest against the merging agenda, trying to merge your mind with machines, get secret order out of our government, both sides, controlled by secret order mother flippers. And then I also protest getting real money again and finally voting rights for independents in primary elections. Because we don't have voting rights all in 50 states. Literally taking away our rights for not being in parties.
I hope you have a good
You
nap.
too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one. The guy was just napping out here. Jeez, it smells so freaking bad out here. That guy was just napping and then all of a sudden gets woke up by a parade. By the protest. Did I?
Liars!
How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
You COVID vaxxers. Yeah, you just forgot about that? Your little lie about the COVID shots? Yeah, you serve kings. You frauds. Boo! Yeah, I'm in the fuck both your factions faction. I hate Trump, I hate you.
Bro needs to finish his nap. He woke up a little angry. How are you guys doing?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you. I think that guy got woken up from his nap.
Oh yeah, he's just, I don't know, he's talking the truth or not, but I don't know what he's doing there.
I think they woke him up and now he's angry.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your guys' day. Did I stutter? And what phrase are you referring to that? As far as the stutter. Welcome, immigrants, deport, racist. Do you think by Trump deporting these people, do you think it's him being racist?
Yeah.
And, oh, let me get that.
I got it.
Oh. I like the outfit. Looking great out here, actually. And, what would make him do...
Dude, I'm really sorry, but I'm trying to listen to her.
Oh, okay. Was Obama racist for deporting migrants, too? Just a question. It's hot out here. It's hot. Immigrants make America great. Fun fact, Obama deported around 3 million migrants when he was president. There were no protests. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What are you out here today for?
Just anti-Trump stuff.
What's the sign say?
Patriots against Trump.
Patriots against Trump.
Got nothing really different to say than anybody else had, so.
Yeah. Appreciate you for being out here.
No problem.
Let me take a picture with
Yes,
you.
sir.
I'm a fan.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sweating. I can't. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know
out
you.
here.
Yeah.
It's hot out here. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I can tell that I was born in Canada, and I don't like the fact that he says Canada's the 51st state, because where I grew up, there's a lot of Canadians that are hardworking people. I didn't grow up in Canada. I was born there, but where I live in, where I grew up in Cary, North Carolina, like half the city's all Canadian, and you're hardworking people there, so we shouldn't be talked about like that. That's all.
Would it be a good extension of the United States, the 51st?
No, it's an insult.
It's an insult more than a insult. What's the opposite of an insult? I got brain fog right now.
Compliment?
A compliment, yeah.
It's not a compliment to say.
No,
Canada's been a.
I think it's more of an insult because it got so bad that it got to a point where President
Canadian
Kidd
troops burnt down the White House in 1812 war. So I mean, Canada's a pretty strong nation when it comes to military might. That we don't act like it but we took our own beach in World War II in World War II at Normandy. We have our own beach there. We took that before American troops were even to get out of their beach. So I'm not trying to say America's a terrible army. It's got one of the best armies in the world, but you can't say that Canada's a pussy country when, like, it's bad to say, but what's the last war that America won?
Thank you very much, sir. Let's see, who else do we got out here today, everybody?
Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now!
Alrighty, you guys, let's see if anything happens out here. Gonna head up to the front.
Trump must go now! July 1st through July 4th? Washington, D.C. Where are we gonna be July 1st through July 4th? Washington, D.C. Where are we gonna be July 1st through July 4th?
What's going on? TikTok?
Right,
I do TikTok every now and then.
on July 4th,
Oh, no, I don't want to
right
be on
in front of the White House to make the biggest
Oh,
chant
man.
ever. Trump must go
Here we go,
now.
everybody.
Trump must go now. 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 Okay, I want to welcome up Morgan from the Refuse Fascism DMV chapter.
You guys think they'd give me a chance to give a speech? I want to give a speech out here. What should I say in a speech, everybody? Think they'll let me give a speech? Probably not. Dang it.
Holy crap, look at you guys. Look at us. Look at us. We have a lot to be proud of, people. Let me tell y'all something. My name is Morgan, and my people have been in this country, or colony, or whatever you want to call it, since 1720, okay? I come from enslaved people. I come from people who had their families ripped apart. I come from people who lived through Jim Crow, who lived through the civil rights movement, who fought for everything we're fighting for again now.
You all right?
This is enough,
Having a good day out
America.
here?
I'm just.
This is
It was a long
enough.
walk. I'm grateful.
My
It's a
grandfather
great journey. It's a
was a
great journey
Tuskegee
for a great
Airman.
reason. So I'm
Okay.
helpful. I'm just tired.
If you don't know what that
I walk
is, you
here.
really need to look it up.
Yeah.
He was a fighter
Stumbled
pilot.
across this? Kinda
all right?
crazy, huh?
No, I live
In the
on-
museum
I
down the
live on
way,
16th
the
Street. I just
African American
walk
History
down. I
Museum,
just got
there's pictures in there.
I'm 14th Street.
But guess what? Guess what Trump is doing?
It's for
He
a
is
great
marching
reason. So.
things that
for a
are
reason, so.
representatives
Looks like they're
of
giving
the
away some free water and Coke if you want
in
one.
the lives that black folks have had in this country and marching it right out the door.
Have a good one.
Shame on him! Shame!
This lady's giving a speech, but she won't show her face.
Shame on
The police
him.
just showed up.
This president is doing division. He is also erasing. Moving that stuff out of the museum.
Sorry, excuse me.
Where are we going to see it? Where are we going to learn about it? We're not going to. And
Police have
that's
showed
what
up
he's
here.
trying to do. You're racist. He's definitely a racist. But the thing is, he's trying to erase us. He's trying to make us forget about our history. And we cannot do that.
Oh no, these people had a stand out here to sell stuff.
If we don't know where we're come from, where do we go?
Ice cold drinks, guys. Cold
Where do we go? We had powerful people do
This lady's
powerful
yelling
things.
here on the microphone, but
This
she won't show her face.
monster is wiping it all away. Now, I'm looking around the crowd, and oftentimes I see I'm one of the only black or brown people out here. It's time. I see a lot more black and brown faces today, and I am proud.
Really?
Because we all need
I
to
bet.
be out here and stand in courage.
Yep.
Here's the thing. Do you guys remember the ice raids when they were separating mothers and children? I think there was a lady yesterday who was pregnant that had guns held on her. Like, what the hell? Anyway, remember those images. Now go back to the 1930s.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
Having a good day out here?
Those images before.
A lot of people showed out here today. How many people think are out here today?
And if you went to
I'm really bad at numbers like that, man.
you also
Really bad.
see what happened to black families
Maybe
being separated.
2,000
And
maybe?
now today,
That's a good estimate.
it is
Good
time for
afternoon out
us
here.
to unite.
Man, it is hot. I wish I could freaking buy something.
Cannot let them
Don't got my card on me.
divide us.
Let's see.
Stand up, America. Stand up. Be brave. Have courage. This is our time. Our ancestors, our parents, they've done all this. Now is the time to stand up and be brave. Two more things. The first thing is I stand with these fascists because they believe that what happens here is going to affect the rest of the world.
Wow, look at this crowd goes all the way back here. You have signs that we are not afraid of you. Stop licking billionaires' boots. Right there. Really quick. I want to say thanks to Not Your Mother here for donating. Thank you, Brian. And thank you, Douglas Lindsay. Appreciate you.
I live in Northwest. I mean, okay. You know what I mean? I live over by the zoo.
And did you guys see? Yeah, Douglas is talking about the person who got assassinated. The two people, I think 2 people got assassinated in Minneapolis today. That was crazy. 2 senators or some people that work for the government got assassinated. Really, really, really sad. Oh, look at that one. That took some serious AI to make right there, huh? Got Trump and Putin kissing. Yeah. What do you think Trump and Putin would do in a room if they were together?
What do you think about the politically motivated killing in Minnesota?
Very, very sad.
Very, very sad.
Horrible.
That's all you got to say.
We were just talking about it.
Very sad. Good.
Very, very horrific, actually.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's terrible.
All responsible.
You think MAGA is responsible for that?
Morons are governing America, and this is where we end up.
I don't know if you could blame that on MAGA or Republicans, per se.
You can blame it all on MAGA and Republicans. Read a fucking history book.
Really? You think that was... You think just because of Trump, those people were killed? Well, you're the one who said that. I don't think that's why.
You're the one who said that I said that 8647 meant killing it. I did not say that. You said that.
I said, what does 8647 mean? You said dumping. I said, does that mean killing?
Yes, but that's why you went to the killing thing.
A dumping,
And
you can interpret dumping.
No, you can dump is a shit.
Because Comey also...
You can interpret dump as taking a shit.
Comey put it like 8647. They said that was a call for assassination.
No, that's not.
If those were the correct numbers, I can't totally remember if it was 8647.
There wasn't a call for assassination.
Don't give this little loser a time.
I know he's a loser.
I think it's horrific what happened in Minneapolis.
It was MAGA and Republicans going all the way back to Reagan. That's what you blame.
You think it was good for Trump to release the 1,500 insurrectionists?
The people that were inside of the...
Yeah, the insurrectionists. The ones who were convicted.
Yeah.
All these criminals. He released those
I hope they went
criminals
through
out.
and checked who just went and walked through and those that actually
They didn't
caused.
check anything. They just ham-bound, he just let them go.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to look into it. But
Yeah, look into it.
That's the same Pam Bondi who said that 3/4 of Americans would have died since January if it wasn't for Trump's fight against fentanyl. I mean, those are the idiots that are governing the country. You realize that, right?
You think they're all a bunch of idiots?
They're all a bunch of idiots, yep. You can put me on record on whatever little YouTube channel you got.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty small. It's pretty small right here. We're trying to grow it, though, so if you could subscribe, it'd really help.
Oh, no.
I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe.
Thanks, sir.
Maybe drop a comment as well. That'd help a lot, too.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. You as well. Have a good one. I don't have all the info. I just on the Minneapolis shooting today. I didn't see that it did happen. It happened right before we left the hotel this morning. It's super sad. I don't know. That guy just blamed it on Trump though and MAGA, so I don't know how that's even possible. And as far as the people being released from J6, the people that were being held for the insurrection that took place, I think it was. I hope they went through and figured out who actually was an insurrectionist, but I think a lot of normal people got caught up inside that Capitol building. Let's see what this guy's flag right here says. He has a foreign, I don't know what flag this is right here. How are you doing? Oh, sorry. I don't know. What flag is this, chat? Someone let me know. Wait, someone in the chat just said that's a North Korea flag? Wait, what flag is that?
That one?
Yeah.
North Korean.
Oh, it is the North Korea flag.
It is the North Korean flag.
What made you want to bring the North Korea flag out here today?
I didn't bring it. Someone else brought it. It's just, this is what North Korea does. And the sentiment behind it is peace through power. That doesn't work. Since when have the North Koreans been a world player? They're not. They're a bunch of people throwing hissy fits. He's throwing a hissy fit. He's having a birthday party with several 77-ton tanks who are going to roll over the streets of D.C., which are already, if you've biked in D.C., you know that they're already poor enough. We don't need to punch a whole bunch of potholes in them with outdated troop carriers. The concept of the tank is outdated. The concept of the military parade is outdated. Air power is the future, but that's a whole other topic.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll let you keep going. Sorry, I didn't want to interview. Just happened. Let's see. What else do we got out here? What time is it, everybody? $3:10. All right, everybody. We're gonna be doing. We have to head back, grab stuff from the hotel because we're going to the Trump. We're going to the parade. I'm gonna be doing a whole entire separate video that's gonna be coming out hopefully tomorrow. We're gonna use some of the clips from this live stream. We're gonna keep going for a sec. But go ahead and become a member. We're gonna do a members only live stream from the parade. We actually got tickets, will be right up close to it. So join. We'll be doing a members only later this evening at the parade. It'll be pretty cool to watch that. So go ahead, become a member as well. It's $5 a month, help support the channel. But we're gonna keep going, talk for people just a little bit, and then head out. You think we need to go back to the hotel? Yeah, we gotta hustle because the hotel's about 30-minute walk and 30-minute walk back. All right, everybody, let's keep talking to some of these folks out here. Hey, thank you very much, Locky Zone. Thank you very much, video. Thank you very much, Deanna. Thank you very much, J Mac. All right, let's keep going along here. Yeah, so we'll do it members only. Members only, it's $5 a month. You can just click the side button, and you can go ahead and become a member. You get extra live streams every single week, and you instantly get access to around, I think we already have 4 extended cut videos and uncensored videos on the members only. You'll get the uncensored from the LA riots that took place as well. No swearing, no bleeping and swearing. Also with the Minneapolis raid that took place, completely uncensored from the moment I step out. Let's see, what do we got right here? Who brought the North Korean flag out here? Did you bring the North Korean flag out here? Sorry? Did you bring the North Korean flag out here? Did you guys bring the North Korean flag out here? Did you guys bring the North Korean flag?
I need Australia.
No. We're just joking with you. Did you guys bring the North Korean flag? Did you bring the North Korean flag? No. Do you think it's fair to compare this to North Korea, this military parade? Excuse me, really quick.
Yes, sir.
Someone brought out the North Korea flag. Do you think this is fair to compare this military parade to North Korea?
No, if they did this in North Korea, all these protesters would be thrown in jail. Looks like they're getting to protest pretty freely. I don't think they have the First Amendment in North Korea. That's my educated
You make
guess.
a very
but-
good point, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are comparing this to Russia. They're comparing it to North Korea. But meanwhile, in those countries, they would not be able to do that, right?
Freedom of speech doesn't exist there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tyrannical of them that they get to protest freely.
Pretty tyrannical. All
Have
right,
a-
you guys
have a
have
good
a
one,
great
brother.
rest of your guys' day. Enjoy your guys' time. Sir, did you bring the North Korea flag out here?
No.
That wasn't you?
No.
That's pretty wild. They put the North Korea flag right in front of the White House. All right, we're going to start walking back over to the hotel. Hey, let's see. I'm going to do a little roll call for those that just became members. Thank you, Death Tech. Thank you very much, Colin. Thank you very much, Thazar. Thank you very much, Cameron. Thank you very much, Coral. Thank you very much, Karen, Karajima. Thank you very much, Ray. Thank you very much, Aerosoft. Thank you very much, Jay-Z. Thank you very much, Maury Flatwood. It is so hot out here. I just want a drink. Oh, you got a drink? Oh my word. You guys, look, we got a special guest. Rooker T. Jones. We found her out here in the wild. Oh,
Had
she
to
got
go
the
get a
pink
pink drink.
She's addicted to the pink drinks. Oh, let me have some of that. It is so freaking hot out here. So that was a pretty interesting stream. I was hoping we were going to make it into the parade a little bit more, but we'll be doing that members only, and then tomorrow I guess we'll be dropping a whole other video here on the channel for everybody to see. We're going to be using some of that footage from there, and then I filmed a whole entire separate part of the video yesterday as well. So then we're going to go in. We got special access actually, so that'll be pretty lit. Here. Or actually, I'll just drink it like this. Oh shoot, I'm in a mess right now. Oh, what's cracking?
What's going on, man? I follow your shit on YouTube, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it. We're here today. It was a wild stream.
Yeah, I can imagine, man.
Wild.
You're just interviewing people or what?
Interviewing people, talking to people all across the
What are your
land.
thoughts on all this?
I think it's cool we're having a military parade, honestly.
Good, okay.
Don't you?
Well,
What do you think?
I disagree with it, man.
You
Yeah,
disagree?
I do. Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool that we're having one. We haven't had
Well,
one
I think,
in so
you know,
long.
Just think about my father's experience. My father came from Chile, and you know, he escaped Pinochet. He came to the country.
Oh, Pinochet.
Yeah,
he's a bad
loved America. Understood what it meant to be American. I just don't think this is a symbol of liberty and freedom. I understand celebrating our army. I understand celebrating our history as a country.
Yeah.
But to do this, I think it's an expense on taxpayers. If we're going to talk about waste and fraud, you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be hiking funds to deport immigrants in this country that are the backbone of America, that work laborist industries that Americans technically don't want to work in. Let me ask you this, I guess. You know, I follow your stuff.
Yeah.
And I liked what you do in new media. I saw your video at the West Wing and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, huh?
When Bukele was here.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. You think Americans genuinely are willing to work laborist industries in America? Construction sites, maritime shipbuilding, and ag work?
I think they would be if they paid them like good enough salaries to do it.
But you're going to tell these owners to pay them great salary, good benefit, a retirement plan.
Yeah, that's what makes it super hard, right?
So how are we going to fix that?
I know, that's what makes it hard. I don't have the answer to that.
And then let me ask you this. How do you...
Yeah, and there's people that need jobs as well.
Correct. There's people that need jobs everywhere. Americans need
I think
jobs
we're also
everywhere.
facing like a problem. Like a lot of people, I know a lot of kids my age,
Yeah.
that go to college, they get these degrees, and they actually
I
can't even
agree.
use them. It's
I
like,
agree.
you would have been better going to learn
It's a
that
return on
trade,
investment,
right?
right? When you go to higher
So,
education.
and I think one thing that would be cool, Trump did say like in some conference, because they're having problems with like farmers going in because they're like, the farmers aren't showing up because they're not showing up to work because they're worried about getting deported.
Is that a correct approach?
No, I don't think they should just go grab them from the
Okay.
field and take them
All
out.
right.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
I think there should be I think it'd be cool. I was thinking about this the other day. I think it'd be cool, for instance, if a farmer who's a well-respected farmer has his farm and he's been having, say, he has a group of 10 illegal immigrants that have been working for him for a long time. If there was some process where that farmer could then
That
take
happened
them
during Reagan.
to the judge and say, all right, these guys have been working super hard.
I agree.
And now let's figure out a way to keep them here because these are really good people. Because a lot of these people are good people. But the problem is, if you have a bunch of illegal people here, undocumented, you can't really have law and order because you don't know who's in the country.
And I understand that. But here, let me ask you this. In reality, illegal immigrants in this country, undocumented immigrants, do they commit more crimes
They
than
do not.
naturalized Americans?
They do not, but...
So where is this... I just want to... I want to get on the same page because I believe
Yeah.
immigration reform can come through a sensible bipartisan solution.
Yeah.
But if we were to grant amnesty in the way that you granted, work amnesty for individuals that have been here for an X amount of years, what would Freedom Caucus Republicans say for that? They would call you amnesty giver. They would call the sitting president amnesty giver. So how do we turn them back? Because currently where we're at, it's unproductive for the country, it's unproductive for workforce, and ultimately it's unproductive for liberty. I know that you love liberty just as much as I love liberty. I enjoy all this that's happening right here, and I understand what the American flag means. My father understood what the American flag means. My mom came to this country undocumented. My dad came to this country as an immigrant. I'm a first-generation American.
What's up?
I really know what liberty means, but I don't think President Trump's immigration policy is putting forth the principles of American liberty.
And hopefully they refine it and make it work out for everybody in the best way. But
and
we do got to go because we got to run like 30 minutes there, and then they close it in an hour. So
and I
we
just
got to
hope,
go.
man, I follow your content a lot. I would just hope that when you're covering immigration, you cover it in a way where you understand the immigrant experience, not just talking points, but you understand what they bring to this country, and they work our laborist industries. All right, a lot of the food a lot of the buildings that we're in, were crafted and were built or were picked by undocumented immigrants, man. I understand
that
as
well. I respect you for the conversation.
And good Americans, I think, will progress this country forward. All right.
Thank you very much.
You wanted to say something?
Yeah. What do you want to say? We don't have too much time.
Just really quick.
All right. We don't have too much time. I'm serious.
I honestly do not think we'd be having this massive problem that we're having here in America right now with trying to take illegal immigrants out of our country if we did not have our open border for the past 4 years and all of these people did not come in. Because the people that were flooding across our borders, and Nick knows, I know, because I've been there, I've seen it, I've watched people come in. People from all over the world came in. I didn't see one Mexican. I saw all people from China, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Peru, El Salvador, everywhere they came in, and we were flooded with immigrants. And so I think that is the only reason why we're having this problem. And I do not agree that we're going and getting grandmas and people. I do not agree with that. The way I wanted it to be was like, we get these criminals out.
I agree.
Get them out.
100%.
But we're not going and getting the grandma that's been here or the farmers workers, because there's a lot of good people. But I believe this problem happened because we had our open borders like we did.
Well, here's one thing. You guys have the platform. You guys are on YouTube.
Yeah.
You guys interview people. There's individuals that can make that change with this administration. It's you guys. You've been in the West Wing. I don't know who you are, but I'm pretty sure you're
my mother, Booker T. Jones, right
incredible.
here.
Yeah. Well, great to meet you. Great to meet you.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that you all have the platform. Do I agree in strong border security? 100%. But at the same time, I believe in our undocumented workforce here, the individuals that have been here for generations, since the 70s, since the 80s, since the 90s, they contribute a lot. They pay into our tax system, and they don't benefit.
And we
one thing I will
that
say.
Too.
You guys have the power. I hope that you guys use your platform to really sway this administration, take a different turn, a different angle at how we deal with immigration domestically.
Yeah.
Seal the borders, 100%, border security, transnational organizations, I'm all in for it. But don't be treating the working class here, undocumented immigrants that provide for us as Americans every single day, and they get less than we do, as wrongfully as we do right now.
Yes, sir.
All right?
I appreciate
Thank you, Nick.
Have a good one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
All right, we gotta seriously get going. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much
for everything you're doing.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your guys' day. Yeah, of course. Let's do it. Here, Brooke. Thank you.
Have a good one, Matt.
You too. All right, let's keep going.
If you want to stay,
All right.
I can just
No, I'll come. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Oh, so as far as I'm like deporting like grandmas and stuff, it's it's like, so say a grandma, she houses someone that came over the border the past 4 years, and she's been here forever. The problem is if they go into that house and there's a grandma who's undocumented, illegal, and she's caught harboring, say, a criminal, that grandma's also going to get deported as well because she's here illegally. She's also committing a crime for harboring an illegal immigrant who is a criminal. So therefore, if that's how a grandma would be deported in that instance. So that's another thing to think about. One sec, I gotta shout out to some more people here. I know, we gotta get going. Hey, thank you, Sky, so much. We appreciate you. And that guy made some good points. He's a very cool guy. And I think we agree on a lot more things than we disagree about. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you very much, Holly. Thank you very much, Turtle Dove. Thank you very much, Victor. Thank you very much, Mr. J Boy. Appreciate you guys. Keep coming through. Oh man, yeah. Like I said, we're gonna be doing members only from the parade as well, showing you guys what it's like. Probably be around 10-15 minute live stream, and then you guys will see the full video tomorrow. We gotta hustle though. 3:20. Oh, not yet. We got Sky. Thank you for coming, member for 2 months. Can you tell us where you'll be next so we can come and protect and support you? I'd be willing to lurk in the background as security. It's a good question. I don't even know where I'm going next, to be honest. Let's see what happens. Been on the road so much lately. It was in Minneapolis, Las Vegas, California, and New York within 5 days. I don't even know how I did that. That's crazy. And then to DC on the 7th. So 5 states in 7 days. It's freaking crazy. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Thank you very much, Brandon, as well. Appreciate it. Whew, it's hot. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the live stream. We gotta hustle so we can make it back into the parade. We got like a VIP ticket, so it's gonna be sick. So make sure you guys, if you want to see that from there before we post the video tomorrow, go ahead and become a member. It's $5 a month, and thank you all, regardless, for subscribing, watching, giving these videos likes. It really does help out a ton, and I promise I'll always do my best to give you guys the news straight up how it is and have conversations with that guy, with everybody here. I know I'm not 100% correct, and I know I'm for sure not 100% educated on everything, and I think there's a lot more things that we agree with than disagree, but you gotta show the craziness of this world like we did in New York City. That was wild. Anyways, love y'all. Peace out, and we'll see you guys next time. Boom.